Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. I'm so glad that you guys are here today because I've been working my buns off, getting everything ready for you guys for the Sephora sale. The sale does start on the 5th. If you're Rouge, you'll get 20% off and access for 4 days before the next 2 tiers. So if you're a VIB, you'll get 15% off, and those dates are 4/9 to 4/15. I'm sorry, I'm going to be looking at my phone a lot. And then the insiders start the same day, 4/9 to 4/15. They have 10% off. Everybody gets the Sephora Collection for 30% off, and there are some real hidden gems in there that we're going to talk about. Also, if you have a friend who goes to Sephora a lot and they are Rouge, they get one extra, like, I don't know if it's something like a code where the one person, a friend of theirs or whoever they decide, they get to do the shopping at the 20% off that you get. Start on 4/5 with 20%. So hit them up. There is another account, I'll put it over here, called the Beauty Steal. And she gets codes from people who don't have other people to give them to. And she puts them on her stories and people can try to grab from each other. It's kind of nice. She does like a whole sharing thing with it. The other thing I wanted to say about the Sephora sale is that, you know, brands have sales all the time, and department stores are starting to have sales all the time, and they're all price matching each other. First it was Macy's, and then, oh my goodness, you know, Nordstrom followed suit, and you can expect that the major retailers during the Sephora sale, with the brands that they sell at Sephora, they most of the time will honor the price. So don't get crazy if you're, you know, wanting to grab like that one Dyson or whatever it is. You can usually shop at another retailer and they will price match you. So just something to think about so you don't feel like it's a rush or oh my God, they're going to run out of it kind of thing. First of all, it's makeup. It's not a competitive sport. And I think what we need to remember is that we do it because we want to take care of ourselves. We want to have fun. You know, putting makeup on like I just did before I got on the video today, it's fun. It's fun to play with makeup. And everybody likes to look nice. And a lot of these products can really take your looks to the next level. I have put everything for Sephora on a Shop My Shelf, which is why I'm sort of scooted over here so I can put that up. And with Shop My and with all of the people that you follow, if there is an item that you want and you click on our link, we will get a small commission. It doesn't mean that you pay anything more, but if there are certain people you watch all the time, you can do them the favor of buying through their links. And I, of course, appreciate it if you would do it for me when you're here, because they are affiliate links and they help support the channel and let me buy more things for you to share with you guys. So, having said that, we are going to start with foundations. I'm not going to show you all these items and pull them out and get crazy. The Prada foundation is chef's kiss, fantastic. You could have oily skin, you could have dry skin. I actually have it on today. I usually don't wear this matte of a foundation. You can build this up for more coverage, or you can do a very light coverage like with mine where you can still see my freckles and everything through here. But it is so versatile. This is probably the kind of one I'll pull out. I'll probably pull out a couple other things too, but The cool thing about this is that this is plastic, and these are glass. And these are the refills that go into the component. And you have your foundation. It is my pick for the best foundation, I think, for, you know, what's been released lately. I think it's a beautiful foundation when you're really doing, you know, photography and things like that. It's very, very, very pretty. The next one that I love is the Prism Libre from Givenchy. And you will notice that there's kind of a theme going on with Givenchy here. I kind of think they might be like one of my favorite brands right now, and I didn't even realize it until I started bringing everything together. But amazing foundation. And that comes in a glow and I think a matte, both. Yeah, so there is a glow and then there's a matte. So you got your pick, and they are both beautiful foundations, fantastic products for the skin. I love the way my skin feels when I come out of it. The next one on my list is Hourglass. Most days I'm just wearing a skin tint, or you can use one of your foundations that's a little bit fuller coverage if you want, and you can put your moisturizer in there and turn it into your own skin tint. But the Hourglass has like remained a favorite. Luminous Silk, you can't go wrong when you have a big occasion going on, absolutely. Sun is coming soon. I'm so happy. Like, I am so excited for flowers and green and just the rebirth that happens. I'm so excited. So I pulled out some of my sunscreens that were tinted, like Tower 28. Really great for people who have any kind of sensitive skin issues. They're approved by the Eczema Association. They are really, really anti-inflammatory makeup and products. The next one's the Rare Beauty. Boy, there's hardly anything that they've done wrong. I really think it's interesting that she's going to put up the company for sale right now. I hope that she stays on for the passion part of it, but we'll have to wait and see. The Say Beauty Slip Tint Tinted Moisturizer comes in lots of different shades. I love it because I am very dry, and that can take the place of a lot of the steps that you would be doing. And in the summertime, you really don't want to have that much on. You know, you're going to go outside and sweat it off anyway. It's a beautiful tinted foundation moisturizer. The Kosas Revealer Concealer, or Revealer, sorry, this is the Kosas Revealer Foundation. I also like the under eye concealer. I think it's a fantastic, like right in the middle of everything foundation. It's dependable. It's just a nice consistency to work with, and they keep improving on their color choices because the colors really skewed yellow at the beginning, and now they're finally getting, I think, a great combination of colors. Summer Fridays is one of my favorite skin tints, super easy to wear. A new one that I just tried a little sample of is the Kosas BB Burst, and having tried it once, I can say I think it's going to be good, so give it a try. The Luminous Silk comes in another size. Oh, the Shiseido. So it has sunscreen in it that is both physical and mineral, and that has an ingredient in it called octinoxate that I can't tolerate, but it is the most beautiful foundation. It makes skin look gorgeous. And the Makeup Forever Glow is a really nice addition to the Makeup Forever line. I only put this one in it because the Makeup Forever foundations are usually pretty standard. Everybody likes them. But the new Glow one might be something that you'd like to try. It's not glowy, sticky. It's glowy, like, from within. Okay, moving on to concealers. We're starting with the Prism Libre Givenchy concealer. I think it's the best concealer out there right now. I really do. It does a great job on under eye concealing. It does a great job on hiding any hyperpigmentation or sunspots. And it's just, it feels good on the skin. It just doesn't deplete me at all. It just gives. The Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Concealer is fantastic for spot concealing. It's not the thing that I would choose to do under my eyes, but what a great concealer for kind of just like that pinpoint concealing that you might need. The Natasha Denona High Glam, I use this. I'll put it on a palette. I'll mix it with a moisturizer. I can make it into anything I want it to be. It can be a full coverage concealer. It can be a medium coverage foundation, or even full, I guess, if you use a lot of it, which I think you wouldn't need to. It's good at medium, I think. And they have a million shades. I mean, you cannot not find a shade that you like. I found 2 that are like perfect for me, for like what my skin is like right now. And then when I get, you know, some sun, hopefully soon, I can kind of doctor those or go and pick out some more of the colors. But it's really a nice concealer because it's so versatile, and you can make it into anything you need. Tinted moisturizer, foundation, concealer, and the concealing is amazing. Like, you put it on, you don't get one crease. It's pretty good stuff. The Kosas is so dependable. It's an easy one if you need to get out of the house fast in the morning. You can use it all over your face. I have often, really like it. The Hourglass I put on here for people who really need full coverage on a concealer. Like, I mean full coverage. That is like a heavy duty concealer. The Creamy Radiant from NARS is still going to have my heart all the time. The Tower 28 has a great concealer. I, unfortunately, did not have a good shade match. However, I'm hoping that they're going to add some shades. But what a beautiful concealer. What an easy concealer to wear and to put on. Really love it. The NARS Soft Matte Concealer is great for all that pinpoint concealing that you need to do. The Colfi, I got to try that, and it is a really beautiful concealer. Really nice coverage, good shades for deeper skin tones. It's a company that's South Asian owned, so they really do kind of understand undertones and shades at the same time. They've got a lot of really neat products. Makeup Forever HD Skin, when in doubt, pull it out. It's a good one. Then we have the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat All Over Concealing Pen. This one you're not going to put on like blemishes or anything like that because it's radiant, but a little bit of it under the eyes, it's kind of pretty. I really still like it. The Stretch Concealer from Glossier is still like one of the most interesting products out there. Everybody has a different feeling about it. It's not a lot of coverage, and it does stretch, and you can powder it, and it's so easy to wear. Like, you can put it anywhere on your face, and it's easy to wear. You can wear it as a foundation. It's easy to wear. It's just a good one. The Say is the one that I have on today, and it's a medium coverage concealer, and it is really nice and hydrating. I've had a chance to wear this several times now, and I wanted to wear it today for you guys to see. They have a really nice shade range, and I just think it's a good one. Okay, we're going to go into the color correctors and brighteners. So here we go. We have 3 of the Prism Libres on there right away. So we have the purple one to combat yellow tones, and we have the peachy one to cover up the dark circles under the eyes, and then we have the green one to help cover redness. These have that same formula that I just was talking about, and they're really, really amazing. Okay, so the Givenchy Prism Libre setting and finishing powders are the best. They just are. I use the pink one underneath my eyes almost every single day. It is absolutely beautiful on the skin. It evens things out. Things don't crack. You don't get crumbly. The colors that they have for each different skin tone, they really complement the skin. There's like 4 different colors, you know, the little gimmick with it. They have the box. I have it sitting here because I use it all the time, but there are 4 colors in here. So it's a good one. Like it a lot. For under eye correction, Charlotte Tilbury has a very nice one, and actually she has a whole bunch of different colors too, so depending on what your needs are. The Chicka Pear has come in handy when I've had really, really big bouts of redness with my skin. When it's angry with me, it'll color correct and soothe, so that's why it's on there. For all of you that would like to play at makeup artist, there's this really nice Makeup Forever HD concealer where you can kind of adjust the colors. And I think it's a nice thing going into summer to be able to adjust and not have to buy another product. So the new meteorites are out, and I am going to do a dedicated video on those. And I am wearing them today as a finishing powder. I chose the one that's the closest to the one that they still have. There's been a formula change, as well as shade changes, as well as a new little container that it's in, and they've added a shade. So lots going on in the Guerlain world, but as far as giving you that really beautiful finished glow at the end of your makeup with a big fluffy brush, it's fantastic. NARS has a reflecting under eye brightener. I think it works so nicely, and it's really easy to pat in. I have the Touche Cloud on here again because it's brightening. And today, for the first time in a long time, I put the Becca / Smashbox Underlight Concealer in the peach. And wow, I haven't used it in so long. I've been using another product. I've been using, you guys probably already know, but Live Tinted. So they don't have that at Sephora. So I did use the Smashbox today, and it's really still a good one. Okay, we are moving on to my brow recommendations. And I do need to preface this with, I do use the Victoria Beckham liners for my eyes every day. I use them in conjunction with the Refi pencil, always in medium. And then if I have some particular areas that need special attention and I'm going to be somewhere where I'm going to be sweating or getting wet, I still like my Dip Brow Pomade from Anastasia in the color Taupe. All of their Brow Wiz pencils and stuff, they're quality. They started with eyebrows. If you're still enjoying a freeze wax, I'm kind of more in the fluff up wax, and I'm not wearing them as crazy, but we all have like problems, and brows came with the territory for Gen X. The powder is fantastic, and it's such a good way to not get like those crazy Groucho Marx looking eyes with the really, really dark, deepened in. We'll talk about how to do a brow in one of our next videos. I do like the Refi Brow Sculpt, and I also get some use out of this crazy little brow tint with the little ball at the end. It's genius. I like her pomade, and I do love the Hourglass pencils. Those are excellent, as is their Arch Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel, which I'll probably have to go back to because right now I'm on the Tom Ford, and that just got discontinued. So I don't know where we are with brows, but brows are just always like a constant problem, I think, for people from Gen X. I just do. Tweezerman is on here, and all the different brushes that they have from Anastasia. They're all fantastic. Okay, our next section is our setting spray and powders. The Givenchy Prism Libre Setting and Finishing Loose Powder, the best. The Prism Libre powders are so finely milled, so beautiful on the skin. The colors are amazing, and I love the pink for brightening under my eyes. It's just the best. This is the Meteorites before they've been redone. You know, they've been reformulated, there's new scent and new colors, and I'm going to do a dedicated video of all the newness from this launch, including the eyeshadow palette. Say was the first powder that I could stand to wear, and I've hated powder forever, and now I am loving powder, and there's a bunch of them on my other list, my non-Sephora list, but Say makes a beautiful, radiant, not drying, loose setting powder. Love it. The Hourglass Veil is always my last step. I love it. It makes everything kind of melt together and keeps your makeup looking nice and hydrated. And if you need to be like bulletproof, Charlotte Tilbury. Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. If you're going to a wedding or a big occasion and you need your makeup to just be staying put on your face, like really put, I would go with that one. Although I would put this on too. Okay, we've come to the section known as highlighters. Today, underneath the foundation, because the product is more on the matte side, I used a little bit of the Glowy Super Gel as a primer. I put it on top of, I had the Merit Great Skin first, and then to give myself the glow that I was looking for, I did some of the darker, like on the contour, like where the sun would hit areas, and then I used the pearly one for the rest of my face. It's just, that is such a nice product, and I have even taken the darker one and mixed it in with my sunscreen at the beach so I don't look like the crazy neon white lady. It's just a very easy product, and it's water-based, so it just breaks on the skin, and it's not heavy for summertime. The Merit Day Glow Highlighting Balm, and this is in the shade Cava, but I also have Citrine and Bounce on here. It's a great highlighter, very pearly, no sparkles of any kind, beautiful. It's hard. We can't get rid of the flawless filter. I mean, it's just a staple in my life. You know, there's just those days like where you just need a va-va-voom with your skin. So you make a date with the flawless filter and all is well. The Westman Atelier highlighting sticks are all so beautiful. They have one called Nectar that is like a peachy color. Then there's one that has like a purpley, you know, kind of lavender iridescence to it. And we have Brulee, which is for deeper skin tones. Just a really nice selection. She's done a very good job at doing that, and I love the component. I mean, Filmstar Bronze and Glow, is it even makeup if we don't have that somewhere in here? It's a great one. It's a powder. It's easy to travel with. It's dependable. What else can you ask for? I always replace my Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Contour Duo during this time. I use 0.5 now. I used to use 1. It's just a matter of figuring out what you want from your skin tone. So this really cute 2-pack that I put in here. One is for highlighting and one is for bronzing. So I do use the debronzy drops. I think they're great. But I always love like a little freebie and a little good deal. The Tom Ford Soleil Glow in Nude Sand, I had a chance to try that one out. I do have more of the rose color, and gold highlighters just really aren't, they don't look good on me, so I did pass on it, but it's that same formula that I fell in love with on the rose colored one, and if gold works for you, you will not be disappointed. It's not a strong gold, if you know what I mean. It's not like a super yellow gold. It's gold, but it's not over the top. Okay, we're making progress. This is good. Moving on to bronzers. So my very favorite powder one, I guess it's kind of a tie, but the Gucci is so beautiful. I wear it in shade 1 and it's rosy and it looks real and I can get such good color out of it. It's just the most beautiful component like in the whole entire world. I mean, I love it. I don't even care if it sits out. It looks so pretty. The Rare Beauty Warm Wishes Effortless Bronzer Stick. There's a bazillion colors now. Finally one for lighter skin tones. I think you could definitely just blend that out in the dark and it would work because it's just such an easy product to use. I love the Say Sun Melt. It's kind of, to me, like the cleaner version of Chanel's Big Soleil, La Beige, whatever they want to call it now. They have a great brush that's like a flat top, really firm. It's a great product, and I love that they have a very light color. The Charlotte Tilbury is still a really wonderful, creamy concealer. It's not a soft cream. You got to kind of work for it, but it just means that you're not going to get too much product. It's buildable, which I like. Any Hourglass bronzer is going to be gorgeous. It's going to have their luminescent technology that they use, and you're always going to get the right kind of glow from that. The debronzy drops I love using to adjust foundations in the summer, or I can use it more concentrated, usually like on the back of my hand. I'll take a sponge and dot it if that's what I'm looking for, but I really do use that as sort of like my summer mix-in, you know. I don't want to buy another foundation, so I'll just put some of this in it kind of product. That's the category. Okay, so the next one is the Natasha Denona Tan Bronze and Glow palette. I love her quad cheek palettes, and this one is really pretty. You get a couple different colors that you can mix together. You've got a cream, you've got powders, you've got a highlighter. Good one to travel with. And for a really soft sculpt, I put this on contour and bronzer because the Mario Soft Sculpt is just this very easy to blend product. Like if you need to get out the door and you don't want to look dead, it is one of my favorites. I just tried for the first time. It was already sold out. The Isle of Paradise Sunny Serum. I think this is going to be like beautiful to wear on anybody who doesn't want to use a product like a self-tanner that's going to bring their hyperpigmentation out, that you're just looking for a product that looks like your tan. I think this is another really good choice, sort of in the same vein as the debronzies. And again, I showed you that there is a duo available. Okay, we're moving on to blush, and I love blush, so I'm excited. Patrick Ta came out with 3 more shades of his cream powder duo. I am actually wearing the one called Just Enough today, and it is a nice cool toned pink, just very pretty, easy to wear, love it. The cream is covered with a flap, and he thinks you should go powder first, cream on top. You can do whatever you like when it's your blush. And I have to say, I love the Patrick Ta, and it's definitely in my, either these two are tied for first. These little Givenchy Prism Libre blushes with the 4 colors. This one is the cool tone pink. So there's 4 different colors, and you can just sort of go in. Obviously, you don't have to use a puff, but this is a really nice one, like to bring along. It's so tiny, and you get a little mirror, so that's really nice. But those are definitely like top blushes for me. And so is the Westman Atelier. These blushes just are, the colors are beautiful, and I love the component. It's so luxurious, and the colors are fantastic. So there's something for everybody. The Pat McGrath blushes I still enjoy using. Flirtatious. It's just such a pretty color. I need to start pulling that one out again. And the Gucci is still really a good bronzer. It's a matte bronzer, but it's not matte chalky. The colors are pretty, and they have a really nice selection for both deep skin tones and fair skin tones. The Pillow Talk Matte Blush Balm is just a favorite. It just is. It's just the easiest thing in the whole world. Boop, boop, and blend, and it's done. It's so easy. Say has some fantastic blushes. I am going to be pulling those out again. It's like when you're reviewing makeup, it's like unless it's not, it has to be in front of you, you know what I mean, for you to be using it. And usually I'm pushing to get products out to you guys. So as I'm testing, I'm like using them less, but that is a favorite of mine, and it is much less crazy pigmented than the Rare Beauty, but I do like the Rare Beauty very much. The next one is the Makeup by Mario. It's the Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil. It's that same kind of formula as the sculpting product that we just talked about. This comes in a lot of really pretty colors. It blends in very, very nicely and easily because it's like a very soft cream. It's not greasy. The Hourglass Ambient Lighting blushes are beautiful. I still love my Armani Luminous Silk Glow blushes. And wait till you see what I'm going to show you later. It's going to be fun. The Tom Ford blushes are always fantastic. They're duos now, so you can pick and get 2 colors instead of 1. You might want to swirl them together, but it's up to you. The YSL Balmy Tint. This is my favorite color. It does come in this plummy one called Nude Chills. Then there's New Flush, which is Cherry Red, and New Pinch, which is Peach Nude. So something for everybody. That Bloom Cheek palette and the one underneath it, the Bronze Cheek Glow from Natasha Denona. I love her quad cheeks. I want more of these. Please bring more colors out again. We love them. I did get a chance to try out the Rare Beauty. I do want to caution anyone who has very textured skin that when you put on a glow product like that, that is all glow, you are going to see whatever texture it is that you have on there. Having said that, we all have texture. Who cares? If you like a glowy blush, wear a glowy blush. Connection to the liquid blushes, which you need the tiniest little amount of, like the top of a pin to do like a whole cheek. This thing will probably be the size of it. You can pass it down to like your grandchildren or something if it didn't go bad. Luminous powder blushes and the soft pinch blushes are gorgeous on the face, on the skin. And NARS just reformulated, you guys. No talc, all new colors. So that's really exciting to me. They were like my OG from the 90s. You know, they were like the first like cool brand with, you know, makeup artists started it kind of thing. And they're known to have beautiful blushes. So I'm excited that they have removed the talc. I think that's a great step forward. Okay, our next section is eyeshadows. And the first one that I'm recommending are the Ombre G Quads. Specifically, my favorite one out there is Imperial Moon. That is a palette that will take you to any occasion that you could think of. You can wear it for day. You can wear it for dressy. It's got this gorgeous taupe and like a silvery shade and a black and like a nude. And the formula is just so good. And this is one of those quads, I think, that it may look neutral, but the textures and the formulas and the differences in finish of each of the shadows really make this like a fun, versatile, neutral palette, but that's what I like. So the next one is the Prada, and guys, Prada Beauty has like hit a home run. I love their lipsticks. We'll get to that. You know I bought the foundation. I'm wearing it today. And these are their eyeshadow quads. And it's hard to tell, but up above the brown, there's like a long stripe. And that is the fourth color. And there's always one color in here that's like a surprise, kind of like the Hermes does the same thing. Good formula. I think it's really, the finishes were beautiful. All of them have different formulas, whether it be like a topper shade or, you know, a matte shade or a sparkly shade. I think they really did a good job of mixing up those palettes so that you can have a lot to work with just that one palette. And I think everybody's favorite this past season has been these new YSL quads. And, you know, it's really interesting because YSL and Armani are both kind of undergoing a little makeover, a little reset. And as far as I'm concerned, these eyeshadows hit a home run. I have them on today. I'm just wearing 100 Stora dolls. I've loved all of them except for there was a gold in the holiday that I did not like. It was really flaky and weird. I don't know if I got a bad one or what, but the shadows are gorgeous and you get a great variety of colors and it's a great packaging. It's just a great all-around nice quad to work with. The I Need a Nude palette, I think everybody should own this. I think it's one of those palettes that is just so easy to grab. You know you're going to get a really pretty look out of it. The Makeup by Mario Master Mattes, I've tried these again. This is the neutrals. The warmer tones, yeah, I'm keeping it and I will pull it as I need it. But I think it's nice if you are in the market for an all matte palette. I don't think that these are bad. They are definitely powdery, but they do blend out beautifully. So, got that. Everybody's going to go for some Tom Ford pods, so I just put Nude Dip up here because if you can get a break on the 90 bucks and you can save 18 or whatever, that's a lot better. These Dior Backstage palettes have always been for me what I grab to blend out a color or to add something to a look. I have so many of them over here, but they've redone smoky neutrals and warm neutrals, and what else could you possibly need? It's like when you need like a shadow that you can use to blend out over here or to put into the inner corner or whatever it is, like that's always one that you can just grab, fix whatever, put it back, you're good to go. And the Tom Ford Creme formula, just like Iconic Smoke, you guys, the Creme formula has my heart. It is just so gorgeous, so easy to work with, so beautiful. I highly recommend all of them. And then I put a couple of the minis from Natasha on here. I think, you know, these are so wonderful for your bag, for travel. You get a really nice selection. You get a quint instead of a quad. And they're just nice as standalone palettes or to help you with another palette that you're using to get a little more out of it. The My Dream palette, I think, is so underrated, and I've been looking at those colors, and I'm kind of feeling like they're good transitions from this winter to spring that we're going through. I have the Mini Glam on here, Mini Xenon, Mini Biba, the Retro palette, the Mini Bronze, the Mini Zendo, the Retro Glam. I have another Tom Ford. I bought Electric Cherry, and I think it's so fun for summer. Anastasia Beverly Hills, I think, has really improved their formula, and this is a great palette, the Rose Metals. It's very grungy, and I just like the color story. It works for me. And then we have a few more of the Ombre G quads from Guerlain, the one with the pink colors, and this one down here with more of the beiges, Wild Nudes. I think they're both gorgeous, and I will be demoing their new quad with the Meteorites this week. The Patrick Ta Major Dimension Rose Eyeshadow Palette, I think, is just beautiful. I love the fact that you get the creams and you've got mattes and shimmers. It's a good palette to grab if you don't want to bring anything else with you, like on a vacation or something. And then Pat McGrath, we can't leave off. I mean, those special shades are just amazing. Nobody does these like her, but I hate storing them. And I wish that they popped out. And I know people have feelings about colors they want to see. I'm happy with the few that I have, and I think that they're really pretty. She has a lot of sales, by the way. This little mini, and I think there's a brown one down here too, are so nice for your purse from Pat McGrath. Easy. Those of you that are fans of the Upsolite formulas would be happy to know that Danessa Myricks has come out with these beautiful blooming tones, and it's a palette for your whole face. So you've got a cream and a powder product together. She also has the neutral one, which I think is further down on here. I put Subliminal on here also from Pat McGrath in case you're feeling like you need like a cool tone moment. You can kind of hop on that. NARS, every year people say that they do the same eyeshadow palette, but every year people wear it. And those are the kind of shades you want when you are out on a summer, whatever you're on, a vacation, a day, whatever. This is such a good palette for dependable shades that are also really pretty. They're all pretty much in that same warm, rosy, bronzy kind of look. Vizier, this Paris Love Letter Attendu. I love the Vizier palettes. I just put this one on here as just one of them because this one was on Sephora. But there are lots on their website as well. So here is the other makeup by Mario if you want the warm tones. And this, I know Xenon didn't get a whole lot of love from some people, but you guys, if you are into like that really smoky black or adding some of these more cooler tone shades that look like they're going to be all different shades of white, they're not. It's a really interesting palette if you're sick of boring and the same. Here is another Anastasia Beverly Hills palette that I really like. It's the Nouveau palette. What a pretty palette for spring. Just look at that lavender. It's gorgeous. I included the luxury eyeshadow palette from Charlotte Tilbury. Obviously colors, you can pick what you'd like. This is, I think, the Pillow Talk one. And I had to put Babylon Roses from YSL because the pinks and plums really stole my heart in a way that I didn't think that they would. The formula is gorgeous, or I should say formulas are gorgeous because these are all different and you can really play with shadow and light and texture, so it's a lot of fun. Here's the original Groundwork palette. You guys, these are really good for makeup artists. If you are looking at this like there is no way, I don't know what to do with it, she's got individual blushes that are in this Upsolite formula. It's something that she developed that she's using in a lot of her products. Try one of her blushes if you want to take a little step into feeling what the formula feels like. And I put the warm neutrals on here. They're calling it Nude Essentials now. I don't know. They can change the names, but we know what they are, right? Hourglass, Scattered Light Shadows, you guys. These are an OG favorite, and they are beautiful. They are radiant. They have the little disc that goes inside to keep them from drying out, very much like the Victoria Beckham, but it is a very beautiful glittery look. It's a grown-up glitter. It is kind of looks like it's floating and it doesn't emphasize texture. So anything that does that is on my good list. I'm trying to learn to love the new Dior palettes, so I put a quint up here. That's cashmere. I'm hoping that the formulas are going to keep improving over time. And I just did the Emerald Dusk. This is a fun palette for summer. If you're thinking about picking it up, pick it up on sale. You have a gold highlighter or something goldish or a color that will go just like a nude pearl. The formula is just the regular Tom Ford formula. It is a buildable shadow, so you don't have to worry about going in too hard too fast. This really will allow you to build a look, and you will wind up with something very beautiful for the work that you did. Okay, the next section is going to be mascara, lash serum, eye primers, and eyeliners. Kind of mushed it all together. So I have this on today. This is the Givenchy L'Intrigent Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara, and I can tell you, I think that it did a really good job of making my lashes stay curled and give them lots of flutter and not a lot of stick together. I have a couple little maybe speckles, but I'm so used to wearing a tubing mascara, and I like this one, and that kind of like says a lot because usually I won't wear anything that's not a tubing mascara, but my lashes are still soft, and I like the way that they really fanned out. The applicator makes that happen. It's a good one. The Glossier for everyday, they have a brown and a black. So if you're somebody who's looking for just a very simple tubing brown mascara, Glossier, easy, easy. The Tower 28 is another one where I'll make an exception. It's such a good mascara. You get tons of volume, holds a curl, lengthens. It's really, the brush is fantastic. It's a great mascara. I just am experimenting with the new Refi Lash Sculpt, so I don't have a full review to give you, but when you're doing a no makeup and you want to have lashes that look natural but better, this is a really nice choice. Hourglass is another tubing one in the unlocked formula, and I know a lot of people are not using prostaglandin things anymore. I've chosen to go back to it because my lashes weren't growing and they all broke, so I'm back on it and they're back growing. But you make your decisions about what you put on your body, and you can decide which one you want to use, or if you want to use nothing. I put the old school Urban Decay eye primer on here. It's a good one. And this one used to be called the anti-aging. I don't know. It's a good primer if you're looking for an eye primer. Okay, the next one is the Rare Beauty eye primer. I used it today. It really does extend the wear of your eyeshadow and gives you a nice surface to work with. And then the eyeliner that I would choose, I use mostly Victoria Beckham. I have like 100 of them, and I've got Chanel and even some Marc Jacobs that I've been saving and very squirreling them away until he gets back into beauty. I need those gel liners back. But the Natasha Denona Macro Tech eyeliner, I have the black, I have the brown, I have the purpley color. I know when she put out the Yucca palette, there was like a mustard and a green. They are so smooth, so pigmented, so easy, and so long lasting. I'm really impressed with them, and I love the way it helps build up, especially on the inside, or like when you go in with your lashes. You want to get like that really fanned out kind of cat thing going. It's a great one. Okay, we are moving on to lip glosses, lip oils, lip balms, lip masks. We're very lippy. The GR Addict Lip Maximizer, it's one of my favorites. I've got so many colors. I throw them in my bag. They don't feel weird on the lips. Like, you don't get like a hurting sensation of any kind. There's kind of a coolness to them, maybe like a minty kind of thing, but it's nothing that you feel and is bad, because I don't like that stuff. Okay, I did take this out because these Haus Labs lip products are unbelievable. You would not believe how long lasting this is, how the color commits. There are, I think, 6 shades, and they are all stunning. They did an amazing job. This is the PhD Hybrid Lip Glaze Plumping Gloss. Now, I know there's one that's got like the color changing thing. That's not really my bag, but these, I bought all of them. They're not all of them, but almost all of them. And the rest of them are in my cart for the sale. I have this candy glaze like everywhere, in my purse, by my bed, you know, by the desk, anywhere that I am. there's one of these, and it just lather it on and it just feels so hydrating. So fabulous. Shine On Milky Lip Jelly. The colors are great. It's a clean formula. It is really good for people who have sensitive skin. They do not last forever. They do oxidize, and it's clean beauty, so the life is not as long, but they're really beautiful. Dior Addict Lip Glow Oil. I mean, I think everybody uses that at this point. The YSL Love Shine Lip Oil Stick, I did not buy one. But it's on here because I wanted to talk about it. It is a really interesting formula. They kind of have a lot more pigmentation than most lip oils. I was a little bit concerned with how the pigment was filling lines and things that were like on my hand when I was trying it. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to rush into it. I know a lot of people really love the Volupte Shine that they just got rid of. Colors of these are gorgeous. And okay, here is the little surprise. And I'm only talking about the Plum Paloma. You guys, I am in love with this lippy. It smells delicious, and I don't even like scented things. It is such a pretty color. I can't say enough about how much I like this little silly lippy. It's got a little crystal on the top too. I think this is probably my favorite gloss formula between Victoria Beckham and Lawless. The Lawless is a much more kind of old school lip gloss feel, for those of you who remember when we didn't call it lip oil and lip this and lip that. It is just a fabulous product. It fills in the lines. It doesn't settle. There's great colors. I hope she keeps continuing. Maybe she'll do like some nudes. That'd be really fun. But I love these. And this lavender sorbet one, just like cool tone, love, love, love. The Wet Lip Gloss from Kosas, another really dependable product that you can throw in your bag, easy to put on, good applicator, nice colors. The Givenchy is a little bit scented, so you do need to know that, but they're just so pretty with the swirl, and I'm having a moment with Givenchy right now, so I included that. For those of you who would like to overspend on your lips and take them on a little treat, this La Mer Sheer Lip Glow comes in 3 different glows. They all kind of look the same. You're not going to see like a huge difference, but if you are into La Mer and that's your thing, then there's nothing wrong with this lippy. The Amicole Lip Treatment Oil, I love in this brown color. What a nice feel this has. It's in between definitely like a gloss and an oil. It's like not thin. It's just so pretty too, the color. Tom Ford lip gloss in any color that you like. I say go for it. And then, of course, my lipstick came late. Where is it now? I just had filmed my Tom Ford video. And this is the shade Plage New. And it is a beautiful shade of pink. I don't want to put it on top of this right now, but I will have this on in another video, and we'll do a swatch for the Instagram, which I forgot to do, but now I remembered, so hopefully that'll happen. Because sometimes now I just walk into rooms and I don't even know why I'm there. It's getting scary with the menopause thing. Okay, Westman Atelier, the Squeaky Clean Liquid Lip Balm. I have a whole bunch of them. They're great. It's a wonderful formula. Can't go wrong. Clean formula. Nice packaging. Good gloss. The Natasha Denona lip products in general, I like so much. This I Need a Rose lip gloss is beautiful, but she's got so many lip products, and I enjoy them. The Guerlain Kiss Kiss Be Glow Lip Balm in Rose Glow. They're all pretty. They're all really pretty, and they feel good. It's kind of like wearing a balm, and I guess it is wearing a balm, but you get some glow, some color to it, which is nice. This Refi Lip Blush is a very interesting product, and I bought it in 3 of the colors, and I really like it. It is matte, but it's not like anything I've ever felt before. It's almost like a cross. It's like a cross between like a lipstick and like maybe a chapstick, but the lipstick has to be kind of glidey but matte. I don't know. She comes up with these formulas, and I think that it's just a cool one. And Tatcha just came out with beautiful lip tints for us to wear outside in the summertime, which I'm so excited. SPF 25. Clarins, the Comfort Lip Oil. They can take them away. They can bring them back. It's always just a great one. I usually buy just the plain honey one. Summer Fridays, Dream Lip Oils. People love these. They come in like 4 nude shades, and they feel nice on the lips. My overnight treatment, hands down the Lawless. I forget the filler overnight lip plumping mask. I'll even put that on if I'm getting ready to go somewhere and I want to plump up my lips before I put my makeup on. It's just such a good product. The Westman Atelier Lip Suede. I reviewed these already. I have been working very hard to love these because the colors are phenomenal. The component is fantastic. It even has a mirror. The scent, I think that I was smelling was the clay that is in the formula that keeps it, I think, matte. And that some people are reporting that they kind of feel something underneath. What I have found is I pair up one of her liquid lip balms. I put it on a little bit before, and then I kind of pat it in. And it's not as matte as it should be, but it's comfortable and I can wear the color. And for me, I'll take color over the matte, I think. I'll take color, not so matte. Okay, the surprise of the year for me was these lip glosses from Armani. This is what I'm wearing right now. All I can tell you is I was at Sephora when they pulled these out. I'm going to do a dedicated video on these. These are gorgeous. They feel amazing. They're long lasting. I even wore one all around the house, and when I went to go get in bed yesterday, because I also have a clear one, I could still feel that it was on there. And I was like, wow, my lips feel pretty good for this time of the day. And I'm in love with these. The colors are so pretty. There's an orange, a pink that's cool, a pink that's, more shimmery. There's a berry color. I don't know. There's 5 of them. And they're great, and I love them. Pharmacy came out with some new flavors of their lip smoothie, and Herbivore now has the Dream Jelly in strawberry, so I'm excited to pick that one up. And these Gisou lip oils are coming out in colors. And we've got one with a little frost to it. I'm excited. The Tom Ford Soleil Liquid Lip Blush is sitting right here. It is one of those color changing to fuchsia. It's not really a pH thing. What I have found is I like to do the inside part of my lip and let that turn really bright and then put something around it so it's sort of like an ombre effect. That's how I choose to wear them. Feels really good though. Like the oil itself. And you know, on a beach when I'm not wearing anything else, I won't mind having bright pink lips. And I think that would be a plus. Then we have the Tom Ford, the new shades. I did pick up one. There are 4 of them. These are part of the Emerald Dusk Soleil for 2024. And of course we have the beautiful white Tom Ford packaging. I mean, I'm just a sucker for packaging. I am. Okay, we are moving on to actual lipsticks. Merit came out with a matte version of their signature lip, and I have to say this was the surprise of the year for me. I dread matte lips. I am all about comfort and hydration. I put my first Merit on, and it felt like I was putting on a satin. Like my lips didn't feel like I was wearing a matte lipstick. I looked in the mirror, it looked matte. I'm reading the label. I'm making sure that I didn't grab one of my satin ones because I have a bunch of those too. This is such a beautiful formula, you guys. The colors are so pretty. The pink, oh my God, so pretty. I have 3 of them and I think it's fantastic. Let's talk about Prada. Okay, so Prada is the new luxury brand for, I think this, I don't know if it's first for this sale or some things are. They have 2 different formulas. They have one called the Hyper Matte, which has gold going around it. And gives you some really nice pigmentation. And then they also have what they call a soft matte formula. I could probably have picked a different color here. This is real light. But they're very comfortable on the lips, and I love the way the bullets are shaped. It's just so interesting. And yes, they're matte, but they're not the kind of matte that makes you feel like your lips are going to shrivel off. These are a kinder, gentler matte, if you will. And I bought a ton of them, and now is the time to get them when they're on sale because they are beautiful and they just did the nudes, and I think you should grab at least one and give it a try. You can always bring it back if you don't like it. So I have both of those formulas and the Westman Atelier, which we just talked about. Another color here. Love the Dior Addict Shine still. They're gorgeous and comfortable and easy to wear and a real favorite of mine. And then I have the Love Shine Lip Oil again because it's sort of like a lipstick, sort of like a gloss. So I put it in here again. We already talked about that. What a surprise the Charlotte Tilbury launch was this year with the Kissing Formula Pinks and the Matte Reds. I just ordered Pillow Talk in Fair, and I'm actually really looking forward to seeing what that's like because her Pillow Talk is always a little orangey on me. So I can't wait to see what that is going to be like. But the 90s pink is a fun color. And there is a matching liner. So there's a bunch of different colors. Check them out. Dior reformulated. I have like a I don't know if it's a dog hair or a me hair. Okay. The new Dior lipsticks are very nice. They're beautiful. I think that they did a great job on the reformulation on both of these, of both the mattes and the satins, and you just have to find your colors. The NARS Afterglow Sensual Shine Lipstick. I like the color Devotion. I just like this whole thing. I like a skinny component like that with really precision tip, real easy to get where you want it. I like it a lot. I think the Mario Super Satin Lipstick is just a nice lipstick. Like if you're just looking for a nice lipstick that's satin and you fall in love with one of the colors, great. YSL has reformulated also. There's a lot of new colors. I just put Nude Lavalier on here because they have it in every formula. So there's like a lipstick and we've done all the other ones, but this one, it's good. It's really good. I like it a lot. You know, I'm still loving my Kosas from last summer. The moisturizing lip shines and the colors are really nice. It's a great one to throw in your bag during the summertime. Put it on without a mirror. It's really nice. NARS, I love you. I hate saying this name because I don't say it correctly because I took Spanish, but Pour Toujours, I have no idea. Love the color, but I also think that the sheer lipstick for NARS is just a great formula all the way around. Same with the Tom Ford. If you're going to buy a Tom Ford lipstick, now is the time to do it. You can likely get a price match at any of the other retailers that you go to so that you don't have to like fight anybody in the Sephora for it. The Givenchy Rouge Satin Matte Lipstick, they still are a really nice formula, a little bit more on the dry side, but the colors are beautiful. The Armani Lip Power, this is a real favorite of mine. I love them. I have several colors. They're pretty, they're easy to put on, and they're not like off in 2 seconds. It's not one of those that it says, oh, it's going to like last you the whole day. I grew up in the we take our lipstick off to eat and we put it back on when we're done kind of thing. This stays on for a surprising amount of time. I love the Gucci. I do. I love the formula. This Love is Better color. Look at the packaging. I mean, the color is great, and I love the packaging. Then we have the La Rouge Sheer Velvet Matte Lipstick in Beige Nude. So this is another Givenchy formula. Again, beautiful colors, different formulas. The Gucci Rouge de Beauté Brilliant Glow and Care Lipstick in Peggy Taupe, I think is so pretty, and that's a gorgeous skinny component. Underneath that, we have one of the satin lipsticks, and I love 219. It's one of my favorites. And another surprise, which really shouldn't be a surprise because Lisa Eldridge is their global director for the artistic global director of Lancôme. This is a buildable soft matte lipstick that doesn't feel like it's going to suck the life out of you. So another win for my lips and anybody with dry lips. Okay, well, we're going to move on to lip liners. The Natasha Denona I Need a Nude lip crayons are fantastic. My very favorite in the whole world was L7. And when I saw that she was discontinuing these, I died. I died of like 1,000 deaths, and I ordered a ton of them. I went and tried to color match it to her stuff, and it is almost identical to the color Storm. So I'll show you this one because it's just totally my favorite nude. And am fairly certain it's the same one. So that's good because I can't lose like my favorite nude liner. Okay, the Lawless liners. I happened upon this by accident. Her lip liners, you guys, the colors and stuff, and just it's not a draggy feel, but it doesn't smush everywhere. It glides, it's smooth. You can fill in your whole lip with it. You can contour with them. I have to say, like, they blow me out. They've blown me away. And it's been, I think, about a year since I discovered it, and I love them. Love. The Charlotte Tilbury lip cheats in whatever color you want. You know, Icon Baby, whatever is your jam, you're gonna not go wrong. I think personally the Sephora Collection gel lip liners are amongst my favorites. They sit right next to all my favorites over there. And I pull these out so much. They turn up, they come with a sharpener, and the color selection is fantastic. Today, I'm not wearing my usual Sink or Swim. Today, I'm wearing Bellflower. And thank you, I read the really tiny print with no reading glasses. The Makeup Forever liners are really tried and true. They're makeup artist favorites. Try a color. I love Endless Cacao. I like the Rosewood. There's so many that I like that I just put a bunch of them on here. Each of these lip products is just professional level, and I like them very much. The Dior, I really like. They have a no transfer one. Like if you've got like a night out and you want to, like Lisa Eldridge's, like where if you line your whole entire lip and then put lip over it, it stays because the liner like makes it stay there. This is the same kind of thing with no transfer. The Givenchy lip liners are lovely, but of course they are because it's like apparently my new brand. The Makeup by Mario sculpting lip pencils are fantastic. They are beautiful colors and a fantastic formula, no drag, and nice and creamy. Okay, the Haircare. I will tell you the brands that are on here, and you can explore what you would like to. We all have different hair. We all have different hair needs. But I will tell you that the Wow is fantastic if you want to have like no frizz and really shiny hair. K18 has changed my life. It just has. I use the shampoos. I use the detox shampoo. They just did these new repair shampoo and conditioner, as well as the leave-in mask. You'll find all of these on here. I love the Wow that makes my roots thick, and the K18 oil is fantastic. Here's the conditioner, the Damage Shield, that's K18. And then I'm a total Orbe girl. This is a new one. It's a dry heat protection spray. So like if you don't wash your hair every day and you're going to be using hot tools, you can spray your hair with this and get protection again, because it's not like it's still there from when you did your hair the first time or had it blown out. Kerastase is still one of my faves. It just is. This is like if I need like a good purple, you know, get me back to ash, I'll use a purple shampoo. That's one of them. The dry texturizing spray from Orbe is, I can't live without it. I don't know. It's just the best thing. I like it better than hairspray. Good Behavior is really nice for smoothing the hair out. Great stuff from IGK. We have an oil from Gold Lust. There's a lot of different oils. This is the one that I have used that I think It especially really helps like my ends. The Royal Blowout is what I use when my hair is wet, not the dry one that we just talked about, but this is my heat protection. And then the Gold Lust Dry Shampoo has made my life so much better. Like, I can't believe I used to wash my hair every single day and do my hair every single day. Like, what time did I get up? Like 3:30 in the morning? I don't even know. Dry shampoo has changed my life, and it took me a long time to get here. And now that I'm here, I'm really here. The Superfine Hairspray from Oribe is so nice. The green Oribe shampoo and conditioner is really good if your hair needs hydration. Anybody with blonde hair that wants a priming serum that's got a little violet in it, this is definitely for you. The Structure Spray, this is another spray. This is the Trace Set Structure Spray. There's so many Kerastase formulas, you guys. And this hairspray is like the old, like, Elnet. If you guys remember that from the drugstore. It holds. It says medium hold, but it is good medium hold. I like it a lot. This is the Damage Shield that I was talking about from K18, and this is their detox shampoo. And they have a little like kit where you can try everything. So I love it. My Dyson, if you had told me that I would be still as in love with my Dyson from the day that I got it, I think I like it even more. These are an investment, but everything with our hair is an investment. And I just think that to have a quality product that I can count on that makes it so I don't have to get my hair done professionally as much has got to save me money at some point. So, or just spoil yourself rotten because it's so good. It's so good. Okay, so this is new. I put it on here just because it's K18, but this is a dry shampoo that's not aerosol, and I will be picking this up during the sale for sure. I have a couple of the Kerastase treatment hair masks. I'm really into hair masks, and the pink one, my friend swears by it. It like pulls her out of the hair doldrums when those things happen, and we all have bad hair days, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay, for tools and accessories, I am going to fly through here just because we have so many to go to. I'm trying to go really fast today, and then I will come back and do some more in-depth videos with swatches and different things for you, but I just wanted you to get like an overview so that you can start filling your cart. Shiseido makes a great eyelash curler. Anastasia Beverly Hills has a great brush. Again, we've got the Dyson. If you are looking for a concealer brush, the Hourglass is really nice. The Refresh Spray to clean your brushes off, not like deeply, but just kind of clean them off. It works really great with a towel. I included the Say brush here because this is the one that I use for my bronzer. I really like it. The dry shampoo for brushes was another new find from Sephora that I really like. There's another Dyson. Beauty blenders, beauty sponges, beauty whatevers. Any brand is fine. I know Beauty Blender's the original. If you do buy that, I do like the black one a lot. The Dr. Dennis Gross LED mask I've had for a long time. I probably need to upgrade to like something that'll like encompass my whole body, but not right now. But I would like love to do Rollight Therapy. There we have the Pro Beauty Blender and another eyebrow brush. I love scrunchies. I usually use like big silky ones at night, and then I put like a band around my hair because I have so much skincare on and I don't want to like wash my hair every day. Dermaflash every week when I'm doing my Sunday self-care. If you already own one, buy the refills during the sale and stock up. I usually buy them twice a year, so I don't have to worry about it. If you're looking for a curling iron, this one with the three different size barrels by T3, I own it. It's great. With more scrunchies. I'm a small tweezer man kind of a gal. Sephora got rid of their little sponge, but they now have the velour makeup puff, but I think you can get them cheaper on Amazon. And by the way, they have my rollers now. They only used to have those at Ulta, but these Babyliss Pro rollers, I love them. I use them so much. They're great, all different sizes. They have the clip and the pins. It's the best purchase ever. Shiseido Cotton. I stock up on this at the sale. Here's the blades I was talking about. Skincare SPF and primers. Okay, we're going to start with the Tower 28 spray. It's a rescue spray for redness. It is, so it's hypochlorous acid that is in there, and then water and sodium chloride that are the optimal delivery for the stuff that makes the redness go away. But it's good for acne. It's good for any kind of irritation that you have going. Next, we have the Dr. Dennis Gross LED mask. I really would like to start getting more into LED, and I've had this one for a while, and it's great for face, but I need it in more places, so I'm going to be looking for that this year. The Summer Fridays lip oil, beautiful. Everybody loves the Dior. The De Bronzy drops I use to make adjustments to my foundations in the summer, or if I want to add a little extra tan look. These are really nice drops. The Paula's Choice 2% BHA I recommend for anybody who's dealing with acne or blackheads, like our kids, like our boys. You give them Bioderma wipe or a bottle of the Bioderma micellar water to go like this, and have them at least go on the zits with the exfoliate from Paula's Choice. Highly recommend. The Kosas Vegan Collagen Spray-On Serum just feels darn good, so why not? The Merit Great Skin Instant Serum is one of my favorite discoveries of the year. It is such a fabulous makeup prep. I love it. It is hydration central, and Gen X can use it as a primer. It's so good. The Caudalie Beauty Elixir just smells delicious and is like a nice little treat, especially on a hot summer day. I stock up on the Shiseido cotton like there's no tomorrow because I love my Japanese cotton. This Yummy Skin, I went and felt it at the store, and I like it, and I'm going to buy it during the sale. Danessa Meyer's has some really interesting products, and this one seems like it would be really good for dry skin. We have the Say Slip Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 35. I do love this in the summertime. It's very hydrating, and I have a good color match in it, so take a look. Tower 28 also has a tinted sunscreen. Theirs is excellent as well. Theirs is SPF 30. So there's no reason why you can't put other sunscreen on underneath it. It's just that these have a tint, so you can get like a little bit of a more perfected look. If you want to spoil yourself, Augustina Spotter, the Rich Cream. I don't think it gets more bougie and exciting than that. And this Indigo Overnight Repair Serum Cream Treatment. It does the work. It's great at night. Put that on, seal yourself up, and slug it, and your skin will be great in the morning. The Dermaflash is like a religion to me. I use the sale to, I bought another Dermaflash last time, and now I always buy the refills of the razor blades during the sale. And I sleep every night with the lip mask from Lawless. I love the Say sunscreen. It does have a bit of a glow, so it's nice underneath makeup. The Glossier After Balm is a great last step before you put on your slug. It's a moisturizer that is just very basic, not a lot to it. It's not going to burn or hurt. It's very gentle. There's no actives in it, but it will keep all your serums and everything in your face, and it will help prevent transepidermal water loss, which is when you get dehydrated. Tata Harper Regenerating Cleanser, the best morning cleanse. I love it. It's got these little beads in it, so you just get like all that dead skin comes off from the night before and you're ready for your day. It's so good. The Clinique wipes, I just always have them around. I don't use them on my face, but like I use them for swatching, and they do take off like literally everything. If you're looking for a way to put more sunscreen on without ruining your makeup, it's only SPF 18, but this is the only mist that I've ever found that's alcohol-free. And it's refreshing, it feels good, and you're giving yourself a little extra protection. So I say it's a good one, but it's got to be this one, because Kula makes some where it's like, might as well be hairspray. The Tatcha is reformulated. I'll be picking that up at the sale, and they have this new lip tint for being outside and looking cute with lip color. Comes in 3 shades. I love this Forever masks and these silicone masks that you can buy now, because we're not throwing everything away, and I think that's so awesome. And they have their own eye gel, but you could use any eye serum with those. And I did take a look at this In Beauty Mineral Sun Glow. It seems beautiful. There's a light medium and a medium dark, so people might really enjoy that. Kosas now has one that's tinted like a more sunny looking, deeper skin tones can probably use it. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you what I did for fragrance. I put all of the kits on here because I do not feel like I have the ability to tell you what a perfume that I may like or wear is going to smell like on you with your body chemistry, and everybody brings something different to a fragrance. So I put in here all discovery sets. These are all ways that you can find a great fragrance if you're looking for one. Some of the boxes that are Sephora favorites, they will have on there that you can pick out your favorite of those. You get a real bottle of it. Some of them are just great for traveling with like a roller ball. I think that this is a great way to find a fragrance, is to get those kits. I put all of the Sephora favorites together so you can take a look through those. It's a good way to sample products and find out what you really like. All right, we've got Sephora Collection. So we already talked about the lip liners. I think that they are probably the best lip liner. I'm just saying, I think they are. We have the XXL Plumping Gloss. I didn't feel a burn with this one, but please check and make sure what ingredients are in there, because I can't remember if it did or if it didn't. And the glossed lip gloss in the one below here comes in so many colors, and it's just a really nice consistency gloss. Like, it's not too thin and not too thick and not real sticky. It's just really pretty, and the colors are awesome. I think Sephora is doing something with their single eyeshadows, and I'm not really sure what's going on because they used to have them all there to try and swatch. There are some hidden gems that you can find, so take a look. I also really like these squeezies for colorful lip balms. There's so many colors. Then we have the Sephora Luminizers. There's a whole bunch of different colors. These are new, as well as the blushes, which felt very smooth to me. And then I just ordered this contour to see if it's actually gray or if it can be used. I want to see what the powder's like, so I ordered that. Then we have the Sephora cleaning supplies again, brush cleaners. We've got another eyeshadow. These last two, they just put on today. So we have the Sephora Collection About That Shine Lacquer Stick. And then we have the About That Shine Sheer Shine Lipstick. The Sephora Collection is a hidden gem with so many good things, and you get 30% off on all of those things, no matter what level you are. And it's for the whole entire sale. So stock up. All right, and here we have body. We have the Soleil Blanc from Tom Ford. I just think it's a really good summer shimmer thing. The Necessaire body lotion is a dream. Love it. I like all the Necessaire body products, which I put on here. You've got the body wash, the body serum, the body cream, the hand cream, and this new brand Salt and Stone that they just got. I got to try that. That seems like a winner to me, so I put those in there. I'm gonna get some of these during the sale. Seems like a really nice brand. And then just a spray SPF for your body, number 50, just to remind you that we're going to need to start putting it on from head to toe. So that was like a lot. And I got through it like a speed review type of situation. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about my favorites. I have another video where the things that I love are not sold at Sephora. So I'm going to show you another side of my favorites. I had a little bit of a hard time, I will tell you, when I started looking for certain categories at Sephora. I just realized that those aren't things that I shop anymore. All of my skincare you'll see on another one, although I have to tell you, and I'm just going to say it again, Merit, this Bi-Phase Great Skin Instant Glow Serum is the best makeup prep for mature skin. I put this on before I put on the foundation, whatever I'm doing my makeup over here, because I'll have done my skincare like, I don't know, hours ago, and then I come in here and I get some hydration and things are good again. I usually don't like a makeup company doing skincare. I feel like skincare should be skincare and makeup should be makeup, or the skincare people could definitely bring color in, but you know, it's kind of a double standard. You will see all of my skincare on the other one. There isn't a whole lot of it that I was able to pick out from Sephora anymore. Hairs, yes, there was a lot. A lot of things that I use are from Chanel, Victoria Beckham. I'm just looking on right here where I am. Phytosurgeons, Jenny Patinkin. And then we've got Hermes, and we've got Phytosurgeons and Guerlain and Dolce & Gabbana and I don't even know. It's all here waiting for me to make more videos. So I just want to say a couple things. Number one, don't overspend. Like, don't buy just to buy. Take stock of your collection. See what you think you really need, or fill up and stock up on like those regular purchases that you always have to make. I forgot this. This is to go on my list. I don't live a day without my Veil setting spray, so I gotta put this on. Put it over here to remember. And that's gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, oh my goodness, I didn't think of that. And you want to put everything on, but then you don't want to put that many things on because you want people to know that they're really special. So there are certain categories where I don't have a whole lot, and other categories that were pretty strong. But in looking at my collection now, I don't shop at Sephora as much as I used to, even problem hitting rouge status, you know, every year. So I'm obviously buying something. A word to just the wise. If you place an order with Sephora that has anything aerosol, it's going to delay your whole shipment because it has to go by ground by law. I always do that as a separate order. So like a whole bunch of sprays, I'll put that in one order and send that box because I like to try to get the makeup faster. You know, like I don't want to have to like wait for ground shipping on the aerosols. That's one thing. Also, I know that everything seems super brand new, and I feel like we just came off of holiday, but it is the beginning of April, and before you know it, they are going to be shoving us out the door again, and it's going to be fall releases. So when you think about the summer, which is so, like, I can't wait for it to get nice out again and just be outside. Think about the things that you need, the things that you like, the things that you go through on a regular basis, anything you want to stock up on. And also remember that if it sells out at Sephora, or if you're just not into going to Sephora, or you don't have one near you, but you have a department store that will match the prices for you, I've never seen them not price match, especially if, you know, you have somebody that you see regularly at one of the department stores. So take advantage of the, you know, price matching and buy the things that you need or things that you really just want to try. Like, I was so excited to buy these Armanis, and I've had all the different colors on now, and they all wear beautifully. I've been talking forever, and it still looks like juicy and good. And it's not sticky, it's not thick, but it's hugging my lips, and it's not going anywhere. Really like that. Just the first video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. You can go into the Shop My Shelf anytime you like. I also have started another one that's like not Sephora Favorites. If you're curious to take a peek at those, it's on there. Yes, all of those codes are affiliate codes. So if you do make a purchase, I do make a very small commission, and that commission allows me to continue to keep the channel going and getting more products so that we can share them together. So that's it. That's all. Nothing, you know, no big. I hope that this was helpful, and tomorrow I'm going to probably do my Phytosurgeons because the eyeshadows came today and I'm dying to put them on. I've got all the meteorites. Those came. I'm waiting on the brush, but I'm using a different brush. I don't care about that. We'll probably throw those into the video. I have tons of lips, even more lips to go through. Like, I feel like this was just like the lipstick year. Good time. Don't overspend. 20% when you think about it. I pay 10% in tax where I live, so I really am getting like a 10% discount. You've got to think about, does the brand offer more? Is it on sale somewhere else? Are they meeting, matching, or beating the price? Let your fingers do the walking on the computer or your phone. And so, to be continued, and spend some time going through here and reading what it has to say on the Sephora website. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, or we want to leave a note, I would love it. If you could leave a comment of one recommendation that you have for the Sephora sale, or more than one thing. What are your favorite things to stock up on during the savings event? What things do you think we should try? What is interesting to you that you haven't tried yet, and you're going to just pull the trigger because it's the sale? Thank you so much for being here today for this little introduction to my Sephora recommendations. I will be following up with swatch videos and question answering. You can also hit me up on Instagram if you want to DM me. If you have questions that you don't want anybody else to know here, that's fine too. Or if it's something where you're kind of between two products, you're not sure which one to pick, I can help you through that, give you the pros and cons, and provide any swatches for you that you would like to see of colors. So I'm here for whatever you need. And I thank you all for being here today. If you had a good time, please give me a thumbs up. It helps my video get shown to more people. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so, and then hit the bell so you know when I upload. I typically upload 3 or 4 videos a week, and I focus on Gen X, luxury beauty, prestige beauty, stage of life, skincare, body care, mind care, our kids, empty nests, you name it. We've got it here. I have another one tomorrow. I have so many things that I want to share with you. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. I will see you all very soon. Take care. Mwah. Bye.